We starting?
Yeah, we been
Ready? Okay. Hey, this is an episode of Anything Goes Podcast. This is a collaboration this time. We got some people all the way across the water. You know, these beautiful ladies. Oh my God. Y'all see these women. Jeez. And when you hear them, they talk a little different.
Yes.
Just a little.
So y'all know, with Anything Goes, we always set the tone, right? With something, we thinking of new ways, we breaking barriers, and it is what it is. If you are an inspiring artist, entrepreneur, a fellow podcast across the water or a different state or country, it doesn't matter. Y'all know what to do. Follow us on Instagram. Hit us up. We would love to work with you. So ladies,
Hey.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate it. You see, it's virtual for the people who will be watching at home or for our listeners. This is our first, ever video interaction, interview / collab. So I don't want to say interview. I want to say collab because it's some great, inspiring artists. These ladies are wonderful. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Okay,
Here we go.
Let's go. Okay. So, hi guys, I'm Chloe Amore. And
I'm Olympia, and we have a podcast in the UK called
Aftereightpod Podcast.
We always try to get it right, but we always get it wrong. But anyway,
we'll figure out the best intro.
Figure it out. But our podcast is basically about anything and everything. I guess kind of like yours, anything goes. We sort of just are open. We talk about everything. Sex is a heavy topic. Men is a heavy topic. Relationships, but yeah, mostly just anything.
Yeah, there's no I think everything's pretty much unfiltered. So kind of similar to your podcast. It's like, yeah, anything goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Look, he's smiling so. Look at him. He's smiling so.
No,
hard.
that accent is so sexy. Like, I just wonder how y'all moan in that accent. Like, do the moan sound different?
Goodness. I'm sure it sounds the same.
Oh, for real?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
Have you guys ever been with anyone from the UK?
In the UK, no.
No, we in Baltimore.
You've been with an American?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He was from New York though.
Did he make it? That is America.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I know. He's from New York, and yeah, I don't know.
Did he make a different sound?
No, he sounded like, you know.
Was he like hit it from? Let me hit it from the back, Mom.
I think that we put on accent when we moan.
What American accent?
I think we do.
I don't.
Okay,
Y'all
we'll give an example.
American.
Yeah, give us an example of
Like,
an American
no,
moaning
but you'll be
accent.
like, instead of saying like, oh baby, you'll be like, oh baby, like that.
What I do?
Yes, you do.
No, I say baby.
We go, oh yeah, baby, that's so nice.
Yeah,
right there.
like that's
That's what
great.
y'all say. So that's what y'all
good.
say.
Yeah, like yeah, baby. You get like do it harder.
I think I'm a bit more.
I haven't heard something.
It sounds pretty good over here.
Oh, funny. Is that Dove? At least you got Dove.
No, it's not. It's Jergens. Is it Jergens?
What is it?
Yeah, that's Jergens.
How do you
Jergens.
know? Wow.
My friend has it.
Cultured.
And when I've been to LA and they had it there in LA.
I've never been to America ever.
Really?
No, never.
You should come.
Wait, can I ask what part of America are you guys from?
So we are from Maryland, but Baltimore. So
we from Baltimore.
It's Baltimore.
Like Tupac.
What signs do you do for Baltimore? Like what hand signs?
We're not affiliated.
We're not affiliated. No.
We ain't in the gang.
No gang. We're not no gang.
Shout out to all the gangs though.
Yeah, we got people that we know that's in gangs. Hey, we support.
What's the sign for like Maryland? Do you have like any hand signs?
Okay, so let me explain this to y'all about Maryland, right?
Yeah. Okay.
We got Maryland, we got PG County, and we got Baltimore. Let's just make that clear. Baltimore is inside of Maryland. However, we don't. Anybody that's from Baltimore, do not say we from Maryland. We don't say we from the DMV. We say we our own thing because we are really like our own.
We from the city.
Say that again.
I was saying we from the city, like all the other shit, the county.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Maryland sounds like it's a bit more country.
Oh,
yeah, they got like farms and horses and stuff.
Yeah,
I got like subways and rats.
Yeah. Like London, we have rats too.
Yeah, we've got rats.
And tubes.
What we have in common?
We have the tube, not the.
Yeah, we call it the tube. You guys call it the subway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ours like it's a lot more cleaner. Sorry to say, but it's the truth.
Oh, no offense taken. We know.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Still dirty.
Yeah. Have you? So have you guys never been to the UK?
Never.
No, not yet. I got plans on coming,
It's
but
on
not
the
yet.
list, but not yet.
So
let me ask
you. See us. Come and see us.
We're gonna exchange that information after, because we could definitely do that. We could.
So make sure you come to London, because anywhere else we won't travel to.
Yeah.
It's too
London
far.
only.
London only.
Yeah.
London only.
Yes.
Okay. That's our lesson.
Anywhere else you'll be so shocked, like there's no black people.
Yeah.
Anywhere else.
There's like no black people. But
So you know, you brought it right to what I was getting ready to ask you.
Yeah, because you'll fit right at home. But go ahead.
How is it being black, like living in the UK, right? Because mostly you see like the white people, they show you all the other stuff, but you guys are like truly black living there. I'm just saying that we had black everywhere. However, but it's like, okay, black people really do live in the UK.
You want to answer first?
Okay, I'll start. Okay, I think being black living in the UK is, for me, I just feel like a black woman. Our parents, both of our parents, weren't born in the UK. So my mum's from Uganda, her mum's from Ghana.
Yeah.
So we have our culture very much so embedded in our lives. Like we are black and African to the core. I think like going to schools and stuff growing up, like we are the minority, like regardless, we are the minority and that's what it is. However, there are like certain areas in London and obviously in the UK, well, more so London,
that we're the majority.
That there'll be like more black people in comparison to like white and etc. But so for me, like being black in the UK it's all I know.
Yeah.
I think what's different is when we step out of London.
That's when you remember.
Then you remember
where you
that,
are.
you know what? I'm actually black.
I'm actually black, like
because you do go to areas where I don't know how to describe it.
What?
And like like in America, they have like down south. Now,
you mean like if you go to Texas or somewhere? Not no.
Okay, a predominantly white area. Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
so
Alabama.
Maybe I guess
I'm just saying.
I don't even know.
Texas probably good.
Okay. So like so literally like going to
certain parts.
Okay,
yeah. Not
so
Houston, not Houston.
Okay, so not Houston. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. But yeah, over here when we go to university, you guys call it college.
Yeah, college. Yeah.
So when we go to university, that a lot of universities are outside of London, and I think that's when I first realised that I am a black woman. Yeah, because there's a lot of people out there that don't look like me, and they make it obvious that we are black.
Yeah, and they were like, they'll ask you, so like when you're in London, you're just like, the white people in London are quite cultured.
Yeah.
So we're all sort of like, even though if you're in a certain area, whether you're black, white, Asian, you're all sort of the same. Like in terms of personality and stuff like that, you're quite similar.
Yeah.
When you go to these places outside of London, they're sort of like, oh wow, like can I touch your hair? Like they're very much like, they're mad, like, or they'll just be like, oh, what are you eating there? Looks spicy. Oh, that's disgusting.
And like, honestly,
I mean that hasn't happened to me, but I'm like, this is just examples of things that you sort of hear and you see. Or they'll, for example, in like the UK, we call ourselves black. We just say like, oh, what race are you? We'll say black.
We'll say black. Yeah.
They will sometimes still in this day and age use the word coloured and think that is the correct term.
And it's just
yeah, and you'd be like, how do you not know that you can't use that? And they're like, oh, but isn't that? I'm scared to say black, but I'm like, but you're white, aren't you? Are you white? Like,
right.
White, you can call me black. Like it's fine.
Yeah, it is, and I feel like a lot of it, half of it, I'll say some of it is ignorant. So I'll as in for them, in the sense that like
stupid.
Yeah, as in I don't understand it, because I know that like, you know, when I was at university, I made heaps of friends, and I remember being out with my friends, and again I was the only black girl, everyone else was white around me, which is fine. And then we're used to it. And then one of the girls literally said to me, she literally looked at the palm of my hands, and she was just like, Chloe, don't you find it weird, that like this side of your hands is white, and then when you turn over it's black?
Wow.
We were out, and then I remember the other people on the table gasped, and they were like, and they turned to her and they said, you know, you can't say that. And then they went on to say, if you were in London or if you basically in
you might get boxed in your
area,
face,
yeah, they were like, you will get literally punched in the face, like you can't say that.
Yeah.
And honestly, like part of me was like, she's obviously just like, you know, insulted me, but
I know she wasn't. She wasn't. She
was just like, no, like,
have you seen that? There's a clip,
yeah,
with like this teacher in the UK, and she's obviously racist, but she wouldn't call herself that. But I call her racist. Anyway, so she teaches a group.
Call it what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And this little black girl must have fallen over and cut herself. And the teacher had the cheek with her big mouth to be like, wow, I was so shocked, like when she cut herself, to see that her blood was actually red. Like, this is a grown woman, a teacher in the UK, and we were just kind of like, what world are you living in?
Yeah.
But can I go to the positive side of being from London and being
back go on.
Right.
Yeah, do you know what's really good? Like,
so with y'all being around so many white people, do y'all date white men?
I've never dated a white man. Never.
I have by accident.
Wait. I need to hear that by accident.
No, in my situation, it's a case of like, it was an accident in the sense that I feel like I was just trying to see if I can explore other waters. Let's just say that. And
did he explore your waters?
Yeah, so they I love how you said waters. So like, I'll be honest in saying that, like, white guys, as in like myself speaking, white guys have found me attractive, but always have since a young age. What I don't know, to what they find attractive, I don't know, but they are attracted to me, so they might approach me, etc. They're not necessarily my type.
They're not your type.
They're not my type.
Necessarily, kind of.
They're not my type. But I did a couple of years ago. I was in my early 20s. I did like.
Someone said a couple of years ago. By the way, a couple of years ago, she wasn't in her early 20s. So no, it wasn't.
I'm 28.
So 2 years ago, you was 26.
No, okay.
She thinks she's 12. No.
Sorry. Okay, a couple of years ago. I said I went on a few dates with white guys.
But wait, what counts as white? So like
white.
No, white. No, like, do you know, like Turkish, they're a little bit brown. Like.
They're white though. But I know what you mean, but they are white.
I don't even know. I've seen a Turkish.
Huh?
I never seen a Turkish.
Huh?
Well, you've never seen a Turkish person ever. Do you know, this is so interesting.
This is really interesting.
So we have
This
Turkish
is what I wanted to say about the UK. It's like, you have like these different sort of races and cultures, but everyone sort of comes together. So we know quite a lot. Like I could name you Turkish food. I could sort of name you, what else? Maybe a couple of words about them, like just loads of different countries, and we're all sort of integrated. But the good thing about being black is that you just gravitate towards each other. So like, I went to school with mostly white people, but came out of school and all my friends were black. Majority of them were black. Were black. Like, it just sort of happens.
Before you let her skip this, did the white boy clap his cheeks?
Did he?
He was trying to get away from that. Don't say that.
Yeah, one did. Yeah.
She said it was good though.
And how was it? It was good. So
no, it was good. You know, it was actually, honestly, it was actually good. I think my thing was that I knew that I wasn't going to return there because of his grandmother.
She was racist.
I mean, she wasn't.
You can assume that she probably was. In the UK, after a certain age, you're racist. All of them are racist. Anyone 60 plus, you're racist.
No. So yeah, and at the time he was staying at his grandma's house, and I was like, I can't keep doing this.
And they don't say grandma; it's his nan.
So we called it nan. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like
like Nana.
Not even Nana, but it's nan.
White people
Nana,
say like white people in the UK say nan. They're like,
my nan.
Oh, I gotta go see my nan. I gotta go and see my fucking nan. That fucking bitch. They swear in front of their like nans and their mums, and it's really weird. Like, oh no, such a silly bitch.
So if you had sex with the one white boy and you said it was pretty superb, it didn't make you want to have sexual relations with other white men?
No, not at all. I think for me, it was just by chance.
It was an accident.
Yeah, like literally, it just happened.
And it was accidentally, your drawers just fell and his penis just went inside. That's what happened?
It was just like, you know when like he's trying to court me and stuff, and then we're just chatting, and it was a case of court.
Oh, I thought it was Ciroc.
No, like Ciroc. And then it was to be honest with you, it was literally after a night out. So I was intoxicated.
Okay,
So blame it on the dick.
What y'all drinking?
Liquor. That's what we doing.
What now?
No, I'm talking about like alcohol. Do y'all drink like Ciroc, Casamigos, Douce?
I don't know why she's shaking her head. No, we don't.
We drink Ciroc.
Chloe, okay. Are you asking about what we drink or just what in the UK? Us. No, we drink wine and prosecco and gin.
She can't limit me.
She doesn't drink sometimes. She's lying.
Okay.
When was the last time you had Ciroc?
I had it the other day.
You know you did.
Ooh, man.
Right, so much shit.
We like tequila.
Yeah, tequila. I love tequila.
Okay. So what you was drinking that night? You met that white boy.
A combination of like wine and then probably like
shots
a bit of some shots. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I stumbled to went there in it. Just had an experience, and then I like.
Have you guys ever been with
Yeah.
I've been with one white girl.
Okay, and how was that for you?
Well, I was like 16 and she was like 14, so she was a freak.
In the UK, that's illegal.
Yes, I was about to say that.
In the UK, that's illegal. Yeah,
you have to both be 16.
Well, shit. The other niggas was older than me, so.
I'm so done.
Damn, we done broke the law a lot of times then. And we like, oh shit, in that case, I'm glad I live here.
You know, when he said that, we were like,
I was like, what did you say?
Yeah, as long as it's like within a 4 years, then you can.
Oh, really?
It's not even.
No, that's not true.
It is 4 years.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
no. Okay, we're gonna have to like. Okay,
we're gonna do a part 2.
Again.
Yeah, we might have to stop and then just
We will. When it ends, then we'll start again.
As long as E's sound works.
Yeah.
No, we good now. I had to download something different. We good now.
Okay. That's good.
So E, what made you not go back to? If she was a freak, why haven't you?
Oh, see, like this was like on some young shit. Like niggas had hit me like, yeah, you trying to come fuck the white girl? So I'm like, all right, cool. Because like niggas was all in there hitting her.
Okay.
So they ran a train basically.
No, we did not run a train. We did not run a train. Why are you throwing shit into my story?
Because you said all they was already hitting her. So it was like, hey.
Right. One nigga hit her. He left out. I go in.
That's
Another nigga hit her. Like, that's not a train.
It is.
That is a train.
A train is two niggas in a room at the same time.
That's a bank.
That's a threesome.
That's a bank.
That's not a threesome.
No, that's a gangbang.
Not a gangbang.
The train, isn't it like one after the other? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not in a room at the same time.
Okay, but is it on the same day?
Yes, it was the same.
Within the same minutes.
Within the same minute, you know, she got like 10-minute breaks.
That was a train.
You're all doing.
This we should change subject. This sounds problematic. Next topic.
I hope it's okay.
Yeah.
She was fine. I've never
She's not really fine.
Anyway.
High five, sis.
Yeah, I never like that's not for me.
She's been with someone from Turkey.
Yeah, but are they white?
They're white.
They white.
They have
yes,
seasons.
White. Stop trying to disown your white body.
Okay, so then no, I don't think that counts. He's Turkish.
Does count. He's white, but that's the same thing we said in the last episode with Chelsea.
Chelsea.
All like white.
Yeah, but she's half white anyway.
They're white.
Okay, fine. If that counts, then one. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a white body.
One.
Body is what we use for a sexual partner. If y'all know what body is.
Like how many bodies you done piled that?
Yeah, so you got white body.
Huh?
We use the word
body.
body.
Is the word we use for sexual partners.
So we
have a
call
white
it
body.
We call it body count. Like
yeah.
So you got one white body on your body count.
Okay. So my body count is real though. I don't have a real body count.
Neither.
Like.
Oh, here we go with the lies.
No, like I just don't include. Like some people just never be included, and I'm okay with that. And then you would never know.
If the penis went inside the vagina, is counted.
The only people that know and him.
Yeah.
So boy,
I agree with
he's
that.
not gonna be there when I'm laying out. Yeah. I would say I'm a happy 5.
And sometimes
my body count is 5.
Sometimes like during the act that okay, I'm not.
You don't count.
I'm not counting this.
If it ends too quick, we know it's not happening.
You gotta count it. Like what you mean?
Why?
Because it happened.
Who's counting?
He counting it. So you gotta count it.
He should count. I should be counted. He didn't earn to be counted.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, no.
No, I agree with that. It never happened. I don't recall.
I don't recall.
Yeah, absolutely.
That happened. You sure that was me? Nah, that wasn't me.
It wasn't me, man.
Have y'all ever did Molly?
Have we what? Oh, Molly.
Yeah,
like MDMA. Yeah.
And it was amazing.
It was the best. It
was the best night of our life.
So much fun. We were just like this the whole time. It was so happy.
Oh yeah, and me and him caught 2 bodies that night.
One each. No, she said 2. 1 each. Can I clarify that?
It was sick. I loved it. It was so good.
No, but the worst thing is that like the body, he's also not on the list, by the way.
Oh,
he's not counted anymore.
My one is.
But on the time, I was having the best time of my life, and then when I was thinking back to it, I was like, oh, that was some dead sex, like that was shit. I was like, what? He was really like, oh, I feel really bad saying this, but it's a bit of like a soft lad. So he was kind of like,
really like,
he wanted to like make love, and I was like,
we're not here for this.
We're not here
for that. Wait, so do you guys have Molly? Like, do you guys do it? Is it a regular thing? Like, what is Molly like for you guys out in the States?
Your favorite thing.
You gotta ask him because I don't know.
Okay.
No, never.
I've done E before.
They're similar though.
Yeah, similar, right?
Yeah, it's similar. I've done E. I never done Molly. I could. When y'all did Molly, was it the powder or was it in a capsule?
Powder. They put it in.
We had a powder.
We had it in our drinks.
Did we have crystals?
Yeah, it was in our drinks.
Maybe that was.
I you don't know. Myself doing the powder. That's why I can't see myself doing the powder.
No, but you put it
in Molly. You know, I ain't ready to do that. Nah.
That's just a cocaine.
That's cocaine.
But you can do Molly that way as well.
Can you?
I didn't know that.
That's not sharp though.
No, we had it in our drinks. We just drank our drink. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like you feel normal, and then you're like, I don't think this thing's working, and then it's like your eyes just go like,
and then you're like, I 100%. I didn't believe that it was working with me. So we were away for the weekend when we tried it for the first time.
Thought you was Molly proof.
So I thought, I literally was like, it's not working on me. I saw Olympia and the other friend, they were like all happy, and I was like, great.
Yeah, she went to the toilet.
I went to the toilet, and I was just like, great, I'm just gonna have to drink alcohol tonight, like, and that's it. And which I was like, okay, do you know what? I'm fine with that. And I was in the bathroom, and then I was sitting on the toilet, and I was sitting and I started noticing that I was speaking to myself, and I was like, why am I talking to myself? And then I was just like, I kept on speaking, and I was just like, yeah, come on, Chloe, like, yeah, I don't know, just having a full-on conversation with myself. And then I left the room, and
we were doing a catwalk.
Yeah, the girls were doing a catwalk up and down the corridor in their high state. I walked out like, oh, what the hell are these guys doing? And they were like, Chloe, your turn, do a catwalk. So I literally walked to the end of the corridor, and as I was walking down, and actually on video, and I'm walking on down, I'm just like, okay, guys, yeah, walking. And I got to the end, and I was just like,
she's like, guys, I feel
guys, I can feel it. And I was like, I can feel it. And then from onwards, but it was night of my life.
It was just a great
it was
time.
So good. Yeah. But the only bad thing is that I don't like what it does to your jaw.
It makes your jaw
sick. It makes your jaw. So like,
y'all be stuck smiling and shit.
It's insane. Like I was in,
and you chew like you chew like without realizing.
Your jaw's just like,
and you don't know. It's quite embarrassing when you think about it. Like
I know it's crazy.
You must have looked mad.
Yeah,
we weren't in London though. We were like in another little place off of London.
Either way, we looked crazy, but we had the best night.
Yeah, it was so.
So that was y'all one time.
We've done it twice.
When was the second time?
We went to a festival. Yeah.
Which one was that?
It wasn't as great though. What one? Was the one that went far on the train.
Okay, not recently.
Yeah, you were in red and I was in yellow, or other way around.
Oh yeah, it wasn't as good. And then we went out. Yeah,
it wasn't the same. I feel like the first time was the best time, and I believe
that wasn't my first time though.
Now we getting to it, okay?
I told you, I did it at the festival.
So you did it 3 times and you did it twice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you done it. Yeah.
I did it at another
twice.
festival. Yeah.
But guys, it's gonna.
Huh?
I'm asking Legend, my co-host.
No,
Would you try?
I'm good. No, I'm good. Nope.
Why you don't ever want to try anything?
I'll smoke some weed. I got you. I'll do an edible. I ain't doing that. I drink my dark. I'm good.
Can I ask you, have you ever had a bad experience with an edible?
Yeah.
No, but I felt like I was high. No, I was high and didn't know I was high. If that makes sense. So that's why I was laughing so hard at her story. She was like, this shit isn't working. This shit isn't working. I had went to Atlanta, and when I was in Atlanta, I was going into the museum, the trap museum, and they literally sell the stuff like right outside of the trap museum. Like, they got so many different stuff. So I'm like, all right, boom, I get the candy bar. Then I got the little Sour Patch Kids because I love Sour Patch Kids. I was just turning them things up. Mind you, everybody telling you only not supposed to eat that many. All those things. And then I was biting the little crunch bar. It had the crunch berries. I was like, this tastes good. Then I was hungry. And I was like, oh, and my dumb ass, they got the little studio booth in there. I'm like trying to mix. And I swear, I think I was in that room for like 30 minutes. I don't know what I was doing, but I didn't know I was high.
Where were your friends?
They was high. I don't know what that's I had no idea. The only way I remember, the lady was like, how long you gonna be in here? We want to get in. And I was like, oh, okay. But then we was just high. I don't know. And then in Atlanta, like you can walk up and down the street and they be like, hey, can I hit your blunt? So us being from Baltimore, I'm like, no, you can't hit my fucking blunt. Like, what you talking about? You're like, damn, that's just what we do. And I didn't know that. Like, that's just something that they do.
Is it legal? Is it legal in Atlanta?
I don't know. I guess it is. Because I don't care. I was smoking. It was like everywhere you went, it was weed. Like, I don't care. It was edibles. At the gas station, they had the little stuff inside of there. I was like, damn, everybody get high. They even had alcohol inside the gas stations. And I was like,
oh, we have alcohol.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have alcohol.
Do we?
Inside the gas stations?
Yeah, in the petrol stations.
Yeah, we don't have that here. They ain't fucking with us.
I mean, we got that in different states, but not this state.
Okay.
Virginia got it. I think PA has it, and maybe some places down south, but we don't have it here.
Where's PA?
Like with Philly,
like Philly.
Yeah, my dad's from Philadelphia.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I don't ask me that. That's all I know. I don't have any other answers for you. Other than
like, that's it. That's all.
Well, how did y'all come up with the name After 8?
We were going back and forth with quite a few names, weren't we? And then you thought of it.
I think I thought after it, yeah, because it just made sense. So like, we obviously myself and Olympia are friends and have been for many years, and something that we do quite frequent is literally on any evening, but it doesn't have to be the weekend. We'll either meet up or maybe I'll head to Olympia's house, and Olympia has children, so usually they go to bed at what time? She's got 3 little ones, and they go to bed. You have 4.
Hi, Mummy. We'll have a chat. We'll have a chat in a minute.
Same.
Okay. He means 0 that he knows of. She's 0 for real.
If I don't know, it don't count.
I'm so done. But yeah, no. So literally, the kids tend to go to bed like
7,
around 7, and then usually from 8 o'clock we'll get the wine out. We get the wine out,
the wine, the more wine,
and then it's just our time just to be free, really.
Yeah,
everything tends to kind of happen after 8. Yeah. So yeah, so that's how we kind of thought of the name.
Right, I'm gonna shoot that question back at you guys. How did you get your name?
Oh, what was it? Damn, that's 2 years ago. Let me think. Almost 3, because technically we started working on it in 2019, right, E? And then we decided to record, or was it January? I don't know. I don't know. It was just a whole bunch of back and forth, I guess, or just anything goes with fit. Like our personalities, especially with the people was on there, just not to be boxed in. So it was just like, hey, we just gonna go with Anything Goes. I ain't see nobody else name Anything Goes. So.
Yeah, we wanted our platform to be real, like you could say anything is raw, uncut.
Yeah.
You know, if you watch the episodes, a lot of shit we probably shouldn't be saying, but it's anything goes.
So do you spell it like that because that's how you say it?
Anything. So actually, when we was on there trying to get the name, someone else was spelling it like THING. We was like, nah. Then we put a little hood onto it, like anything. This is us. That's the original.
I like it. Yeah. It would have been weird to like read an American thing, because we would have said anything goes. Yeah. Anything now goes, we say everything goes because we read it how it's spelled. So
I'll be honest though, when I first saw you guys' name, I did think it said anything tangos. I know it was weird, but I was thinking, I was like, tangos. Okay. And I didn't even make sense. But to me, I thought, okay, cool. You know? And then when I read it, I was like, oh, anything goes. I don't know why I said tango, but yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. So what inspired y'all to do this? Like, what made y'all to say, you know what? Let's turn this into a podcast.
You cannot.
Okay, so we were going back and actually no, let's start from the beginning. Chloe had told me like ages ago that she really wanted to start a podcast, but she wanted to start one like on her own. I'd also wanted to start one, but I hadn't like mentioned it. And then Chloe had mentioned like, okay, like I really want to do this, and like she'd gone like back and forth thinking of different names for her to do it. So I decided, like, I know she was saying all of this, but I was like, I really want to do it as well, but I don't want to do it on my own. So why don't I just let her know that I also want to do one? So I went to her and I was sort of like, oh, do you still want to do your thing? Because I really think I want to start one. And she was like, no, perfect. Let's do it together. Like, let's just do it together. And then, there was like lots of back and forth of like names and thinking about how we're going to fit in the recordings. Because obviously we're both really, really busy. But yeah.
It literally what you said, I feel as if like, so I've always been in the creative world. So I used to do radio a couple of years ago. Again, I say couple. It was like when I was like 21. And so I was like on air, like in the UK, it was
an underground radio.
Like an underground radio, but like, yeah.
And radio.
Yeah, radio. So I would host and speak and stuff. And I love it. Like I love speaking. I can't stop. And literally it was the thing where I wanted to kind of like, especially during the lockdown period, I wanted to see how I can like kind of bring that back. My background kind of like, I'm a singer. And so I've got the equipment and stuff at home. So literally it's just a case of like, hey, like, you know, I can record from home. It's not a thing. But I think the only thing that was stalling me was like self-confidence. I was going to do it by myself and just have guests come on each episode. And then it's weird because like me and Olympia out of our friendship group, we're definitely like we talk so much.
We have nicknames. So basically like in our friendship group, we add MUN onto the end of everything. Yeah. So if someone does something a lot, so imagine like you eat a lot, you'd be like Eaterman.
Yeah. So like, you're Eaterman. So yeah. So like, we're the talker man. We're the talker man. So we talk so much, and it just made sense. And then literally, so when Olympia was like to me, oh, like, you know, she's interested in doing that, I said, babe, I've got a microphone, got my laptop, let's do this.
Yeah.
And
it just sort of. Yeah, and do you know what? So we've been planning a lot, and then what we had like a little get together. One of our friends got engaged and was all together, and then a few questions that we hadn't had answered about what to do to get started. One of our friends who had started his own podcast sort of gave us a helping hand, didn't he? He sort of helped us kickstarted with a few of the questions that we hadn't had answered. Once we knew what we needed to do, we've got loads of episodes that we've recorded that we've never put out just because we were doing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why not?
It was trial and error.
Yeah, and like
I feel like
how we have our structure now, it just doesn't make sense to put those ones.
Yeah, so like now it just works how we do things. I think we were kind of like recording episodes and just trying to see like how comfortable we were. At first we were like, okay, should we like in a certain sense script it? But I remember me being in radio before, I was just like, you know what, like it's better when it's a bit more authentic and free flowing. But of course we can like plan and structure like, you know, how our episode will go, but just say whatever's on your mind. But I can say that, but I was still nervous.
But then we ended up like trial and error, like Chloe said, and we ended up, we do have a bit of a structure now. Like we'll talk freely, but we sort of know how the episode
we know when we need to
the direction, because we have a habit of like just going off topic.
We can talk
like we'll just go off topic and talk about
so then, so then it kind of fell in place, and we put out the first episode.
Y'all be giggling for a whole episode.
Huh?
Say y'all be giggling for a whole episode. Y'all be laughing.
Oh, I know. We literally, and we laugh so loud.
I know.
Like, we're like,
and like,
Yeah.
so we record in my bedroom, which is where we are now, and we literally sit here in the same position, and we're just like, we have like drinks, we have food around us.
You have to realize that we are
so
quite drunk in most episodes.
We end up getting like free. Yeah,
in the beginning you'll notice, and it just goes. Yeah,
and then, but it's really fun.
But you say you sing. Can we get a little bit?
No.
She won't sing. She won't even sing for me.
It's like, so I used to sing professionally, whatever, and now I'm more of like behind the scenes person. I sing now for fun. So
let's have some fun.
Okay, yeah. Do you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the
Do
conversation.
you guys want me to sing?
And then she can sing.
Are you ready? No, I'm joking.
I don't know. All right.
It's not
really bad.
But when we go karaoke though, we are great.
Oh, she loves saying that, but like I haven't been karaoke in how many years now? But I am
good though. We've done
excellent.
And we sang Amy Winehouse. It shut it down.
Excellent.
Everyone loved us.
But I'm a really bad. Look, I've got my microphone and everything, but no one wants to hear me. Because we hear me sing. Like, do you want to hear me?
No,
we're good. We'll pass.
They probably heard you already on an episode where I'm like,
why she's singing. But
I'm really bad.
Yeah, I guess throw the question back.
You want to throw the question back?
Singing?
No, about starting the podcast, etc.
How we started?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
So,
wait, can you tell us how you guys know each other first?
It used to be 3 of us. Oh, she want to go to that. All right.
So, yeah,
tell us. We'll go to it.
One day I was I've always listened to different podcasts and like radio shows and stuff like that. So it's kind of like similar, like, hey, I want to do a podcast, but I know I just didn't want myself to be talking. I was like, no, nobody wants to listen to me ramble by myself. So then I was like, you know what? How can this happen? Who could I get to do it? So I hit up E. I hit up. I don't know. I hit you up.
Okay.
Let me finish. I
thought they wanted in chronological order.
Oh, they wanted in chronological order? Whatever. Anyway, I hit up E. I hit up a girl named LB who used to be on the podcast with us. Used to be 3 of us, and all 3 of us are different, right? So that was like the main objective for us to have conversations, like, and just talk about whatever. And 3 different points of views. And they both was like, all right, cool. Well, especially E. He didn't care. He's like, all right, shit, I do it. LB was a little reluctant. She's like, I don't even know him. I need to meet who he is. Maybe the chemistry isn't this and the third.
He was a little what?
I didn't know any of this.
First of all, don't start talking about yours. She was sitting back. Listen, I was drinking too. And she was just like, I need to meet him. So we set up a meeting. We all met, whatever. And that's just pretty much how it happened. And we just came together in his house and his kitchen table. Well, dining room table. I'm sorry. That's supposed to be a dining room, right? His dining room table.
That's supposed to be a dining table, right?
Dining room table. We had the liquor. What camera did we have at first? It was the original Sony one, right? The one we still got, that one. I turned the camera on and basically pressed fucking record and was drinking.
Okay.
That's how I had. Well, let E say his part. Go ahead. What's your story?
No, wait. Can you guys tell us how you know each other first? Tell us how you know each other.
E, how we know each other? Through niggas. No, not even through niggas.
Through niggas.
Through niggas.
I love that.
Niggas. I don't know. My oldest son is 19. So I said I knew E. I met E and my son was 1. So like, 18 years.
I get it. Like,
wait,
you
what?
literally look like you're 21.
Wait. How old is your oldest son?
19.
19.
That's crazy.
How old? Sorry, I thought
you
you can't. It's rude to ask the lady her age. But
all I'm saying
you look the same age as us.
You look like you're 21.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine, honey. I'll be 35 this year.
Oh, that's
great. How old are you, E? We don't mind asking men.
Yeah, tell us your age.
Tell us your age.
I'm 35 as well.
Okay, that's nice.
But we're 28.
I just turned 35 March 9th.
Oh, happy belated birthday. It is
the 20th.
Yes, thank you.
Pisces man.
Oh, I've heard some stuff about Pisces.
I don't believe in signs.
Not at all.
I'm a
He
bit
calls it leprechaun shit.
I do call leprechaun shit. I don't believe in signs.
Oh yeah, because it's getting dark. Yeah.
He calls it leprechaun shit.
What star sign are you,
He don't
legend?
believe in any of that. He don't like the crystals, the spill. Go ahead, E. Go ahead. Give your spill. I ain't even about to speak for you. Go ahead, tell us.
I just don't believe in none of that. The crystals, it's all leprechaun shit to me. This shit, like, I feel as though
very funny.
I feel as though like the shit is too abroad that anybody can relate to the shit they write in these horoscopes.
I agree.
No, not the ones that say about Tauruses being crazy, because I'm not crazy.
I'm a Taurus.
Yeah, I know. She's a Taurus.
You're not.
That's probably why our chemistry is all good, because I'm a Scorpio.
But don't worry about that. This is just
And
juice.
you guys are a Taurus. Okay.
Is that sweet red?
Huh?
That's sweet red.
What?
The wine.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet red. No, this is rum that one of the ladies that I work with, she made it at her, oh, you probably can't see it, but she made it for me.
Oh, so you do drink alcohol, Miss? We only drink wine.
Oh yeah, no, but listen, this is in my house already, isn't it?
That's that, and I'm drinking.
She's got gin.
I got gin and tonic.
You just said, "Oh, y'all drink is wine." Y'all ain't
No,
never
they said
drinking
they
gin
drink
alcohol.
no.
I did mention gin. The reason I have this rum is because it was in my house and we were late, and I was like, I need something, so I just grabbed
Allegedly. Okay.
I was literally running back home, so and I had that in my house, so yeah.
We do the same thing though. Alcohol. You want to pick up from the point where it's just three of us, and then you said, "Hey, let's do interviews," or you want to go from there, or
what? I ain't hear nothing you said.
I said,
you know how to talk, nigga.
Oh, all right, fine. Anyway, so it was all three of us and we was talking, and we continue to like talk about so many different topics. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't think it's a topic we haven't touched, right? And one day E was like, "We need to start interviewing people," and I was like, "You really think that we need to?" Like, I was like, "Nah, I think it's just cool, just us three just talking." He was like, "No." So he set up this interview. First of all, we had to travel to where they were. You set that up.
But you acting like that's our first interview.
That is our first interview. That is our very first interview. Pooh was not our first interview. Pooh was not.
Pooh was our first interview. Bria was our second interview.
Our very first interview was when we went and interviewed them damn strippers.
Oh, you know what?
Exactly. That was our first interview. M. Pitts. He about to Google it because that's his thing. I mean, he about to look on YouTube. I'm telling you, that was our first.
But I'm definitely about to check.
He about to check. Anyway, I know for a fact that's the first time we interviewed somebody. I went there.
You put it away.
Come on, I'm waiting.
No, continue to talk because
Okay, so he was like, "We need to interview people." So it was me, him, and the girl LB, our other co-host that used to be on there. We went all the way out to the county somewhere in Maryland, and we pull up. And you guys know anything about like storage bin containers, like storage things that's outside? So we thought we were going to an actual strip club. Okay, let's play this here. That is not what we pulled up to. First of all, we thought we were at the wrong location. Like, maybe this ain't it. And he's like, "No, this is it." So we go in.
Oh, you're right.
I know, because I will never forget this day ever in my life.
One container, like on its own.
It was like storage, like container things, and then like a little room that had like an attached studio in the back, but we didn't go in there. So when we first walked in, we thought we were going into the back. We thought that's where the strippers were, but no, we had to stay in the front. So then when we came to the front, the guy was like, "Hey, y'all want some of this?" So he had like a water bottle jug, like a Deer Park, like the gallon one.
He called it Skits juice.
He called it Skits juice, and it was shit floating down at the bottom. I was like, this some Molly shit or something in this water. I'm not drinking this. I was like, "No, I'm good." I was like, "I'm good. I'm not drinking this."
It was pretty good.
Here go, hey, pour me up a cup.
Yeah, I drink it. You kind of
with the madam, she was like the fake muscle of the team, and I had to pee. So I'm like, "LB, walk me to the bathroom," because we did bring our own alcohol or whatever. So I'm like, LB, walk us to the bathroom. So we goes to walk us to the bathroom. This is where the strippers were dancing.
Stripping.
It was a dirt ground inside of a storage container. Lawn chairs. Y'all know what lawn chairs are? Y'all got lawn chairs?
Yeah.
The fold out chair.
No. I walked in and I was like, oh, then it was like storage, like what do they call the things like you build with, like wood, like the little.
Yeah.
It was so like dusty. And the one girl, she was just popping her little butt all up on the thing, like she had her knees on the dirt ground. I said, oh my God, I'm in a sex traffic.
Was it a dirt ground?
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember it being a dirt ground.
Now I gotta find this picture. Oh my God. It was
I don't remember it being a dirt ground.
It was a dirt ground.
Like,
it was like concrete, like dusty dirt.
When I think of that, I'm like, isn't it going inside of your vagina?
I don't know, but this DJ Boo stand up right there. I said, what? And one big old speaker, you know, like a one loud speaker or whatever. We're going to have to do it again. One loud speaker.
Yeah, we're going to end it this time. But all in all, that was a good episode. First, especially for a first time doing an interview, we had a great time. Good episode. We interviewed multiple strippers. We got the I don't want to call him a pimp. Let's call him a.
He was a pimp.
Is he not
His name is M. Pitts. Okay.
M. Pitts.
Did they give you
I will call him a whisperer of women.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and we got him coming back. We actually doing something with him very soon.
Is he still pimping?
He's still a whisperer of women.
Oh, he's still a women whisperer. Right. Okay.
Woman whisperer.
Don't
but
cool.
like, was there chicken wings there?
What no damn food there?
I was like,
Why no food there?
I think they might have ordered some food.
All of
I think that's called skits. It just skits. Why is it called skits? Like,
what is in it?
It makes me think that it makes you schizophrenic or something. Like
why is it got in there?
Yeah.
Like he said, it was like ginseng in there, like 5 different alcohols, some wine.
So it makes you schizophrenic. That's why he called it that, isn't it?
And it was stuff floating down at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. She's like, don't forget the stuff that was floating.
Some herbs in there too. Some nice little herbs in there too.
I bet you it was herbs.
Oh my gosh.
He drunk.
Have you guys watched that film, Get Him to the Greek?
Say that again.
Yeah.
Have you watched it? Yeah. With the Jeffrey, the Jeffrey that they smoke in. That's what that makes me think. He's just stroking the ball.
But he had another bottle called Angel Tears too.
Oh my God. That's all the strippers that you've been collecting their tears.
They said they was drinking it. They said they was drinking it too. Like, yeah, he was pouring them up a cup. They was just drinking. Like, I was like, where do he got me at?
I want to go to a strip club.
I really want to come to a strip club. Like in
America.
Yeah.
In the West.
I've already been to a strip club in Amsterdam, and that was crap.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
So y'all want bougie strip clubs or hood strip clubs? Because we got.
I want both.
Oh yeah, I want to go to one where I can get chicken wings. I'm sorry, I see it all the time on social media.
Hungry.
And like, I'm thinking about what we're gonna eat later. I'm hungry, but like, not even just that though. And I see so on YouTube, guys, yeah, like a little hidden like, no, it's not a fetish,
but it is a fetish.
No, it's something that I like to watch. It's like.
Watching people eat.
You know that, but also it's not. I don't know. Come on, let's share it. But not that. It's more so. I like watching like vlogs of like strippers. So we're like, come with me, day of my life to the strip club, and like they always go and they always get like their chicken, their fried chicken in there, or their chicken wings.
They're cooking it in there.
They get food in there, and then they'll be like, yeah, come with me. I'm gonna, deposit my dollars, and then they go to the thing. They give their dollars, and
they American strippers.
Say that again.
Yeah,
American. Okay. Yeah, American. I love it, and then they're just like, I just find it really fascinating.
You don't come across like UK strippers very often, and most of the time they would probably deny it.
And also, I believe that people in the US, like women in the US that strip, they tend to get a lot more in comparison.
They get money, yeah. Like it's a big thing for you guys.
And they'll be like, yeah, today that I made like, a couple of thousands.
I've heard that in the UK,
like,
some people you lose money.
Yeah.
Like when you're a stripper in the UK, you lose money.
Yeah, like someone might make.
Y'all have whorehouses?
Whorehouses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there are definitely, but
They probably are.
I haven't been to one myself.
We have an area in London called Soho. There probably are lots in Soho.
Yeah. There's like lots of strip clubs, even like near my area, like Shoreditch.
Yeah, no, I say.
But
I would say
that
a lot of the strippers are like Eastern European.
Anyway, when I go there, in my mind, I'm just like, oh my God, was she trafficked? I just feel very.
Why y'all don't visit those strip clubs?
Huh?
Why y'all don't visit those strip clubs?
No, I just said I feel like sometimes I'm like, have they been trafficked? Like they don't look happy to be there. Like, they look hungry.
They look hungry. They look sleep deprived, and then they're dancing and nothing is shaking because they're very slim. They haven't eaten, and
so y'all want to see big asses. That's what you're telling me.
I want to see some big asses. Oh my gosh!
I want to see someone from a pole, go at the top and then drop, and then go into the split.
We got that here.
Yeah,
we got that here.
You guys are like proper skilled. Like here, it's like
they just shake for the pound. But like in the States, like they are and amazing.
The difference here, the strip, because obviously like you don't want pound coins thrown at them in it, so we don't have notes like you guys. We have like coins, and then our smallest note is a £5.
So it's like,
so in the UK, what they do is there's like a bucket that goes round, and people put money in it. Like people don't throw money.
Oh wow!
No, because you get
that is boring. That is boring. The whole point, the aesthetic for a strip is like
exactly.
Down, like.
They literally bring a bucket round for people to put money in. I'm like, there's no, because I'm like, I'm nowhere am I throwing fives at someone. Absolutely
not.
That's
5, 10, 15. That's a lot of money.
20, 25, 30.
No way.
Hey, if you see the right stripper, you just might.
He gonna clear out every time.
Nothing.
I feel like you will eat. You would.
I think you would.
You'd be like, this may be my wife, and then you'll be like, yeah.
Might be my wife for the night, but you can't wife the strippers.
Really?
Why could you?
Why would you?
Right.
Oh no! Tell a lie. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, but I'm asking.
So I'm gonna go and say, I'm gonna say 85% of them is.
Don't save her.
She don't want to be
saved.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, no,
it's true. Out there.
You like male strippers? Do you guys like male strippers?
No, we have something called Chocolate City.
It's so disgusting.
And you know what? I just find it really cringy. I'm like,
I feel like the only one.
I don't like it's too sexy. I'm like, leave that for the women.
Yeah, and it's like you have these black men come out, and it's just like they got like amazing bodies. They're probably really handsome, and it's like, oh, nice. And then they just start flinging their willies in like circles, and I'm like, it's
on the helicopter.
Not look like
this is so disgusting. And it's so funny because I saw something the other day. I don't know whether it was in the US or the UK. I can't remember, but at one of those kind of like stripper parties, like all women stripper parties, the guy was doing whatever, and then the girl decided to suck his dick.
That's rape. That's actually rape though. Did
you like that? You'll see
that's not rape. That's called dancing bear.
Well, what I want to, I don't know if you guys can see this, right? So
that's called dancing.
Can y'all see that? Yeah. This is what the inside of it looked like. This was the day of the recording, and that's where they were dancing at.
But it's not dirt on the floor. Like, cut it out.
Dirty ground, concrete dirt.
You said that's
but
dirty
you
ground.
were trying to make it seem like it was fertilizer on the ground.
No, I didn't. That's what you thought.
that's what you envisioned.
That's what you envisioned. So that's what they were. That's where they were. Okay. That was the ghetto thing.
Is that the ghettoist?
No, we've got other strip clubs, but that was the most.
We need to hear that. We need to hear them.
That was the most best, one of the best interviews that we did have, even though it was off the hook.
I love that.
But it was really like every person we interviewed, we interviewed multiple people, so every person was different. We heard some stories. Of course, we got some lap dances. Of course, I was throwing e-money. Because it wasn't I was throwing e-money, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, I swear. That was
e-money you were throwing.
always throwing his money, right? Let me tell you something.
I hear you.
Let me tell you something.
He
goes in the strip club. I might get a little bit out, but other than that, if I would eat, I'd be like, I just try to take some of his money and I just.
I need to throw my own money.
I can't pull myself to throw my own money at them. Like you gotta do something like out of this world for me
to throw money.
Not if you're dirty, then we don't need to. When we come to America, we're coming with you.
Like, no, you're gonna get your own monies.
You're literally gonna come.
You better get saving.
We have less than a minute.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Less than a minute. So yeah, let's close it out. Is there anything else y'all want to say? We ain't gonna have enough time for all that. Thanks for having y'all. It's been a pleasure.
We got something to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna
send you guys my personal Instagram as well. So
both of you guys. That'll be amazing.
We gotta set something up. Y'all gotta come here. We gotta come.
And this been Anything Goes Podcast at
collaboration.
Yes.
We love it.
We're gonna do it again.
Thank you.
All right.
This is so fun.
That was so fun. That was really cute.